Great! Come on then. Did you choose a goat the last time you played? If so, click on it and you can carry on playing where you left off. If not, then choose a goat now. From now on, this is your goat. It will remember everything you've done with me. The further you get in the game, the higher it will climb up the mountain. Off you go! How nice to see you! I'd like to play a story with you. My story, and Peter's, and Clara's, and of course, Grandfather's. But first, I want to tell you how I came to live with my grandfather up in the mountains. My parents died when I was very young. For 4 years, I lived in a little town with my Aunt Detta. But then she got a new job and had to move to Frankfurt. She couldn't take me with her, so I came to live with Grandfather. One warm spring day, we drove across the river to Meienfeld. From Meienfeld, we had to walk up the mountain until we reached the little village of Dorfli. The people in the village were shocked when they heard what Aunt Detta was planning to do. They didn't like Grandfather because he didn't talk to anyone or go to church, but Aunt Detta was adamant. It was a long walk to Grandfather's. On the way, we met Peter with his goats. You should have seen his face. Aunt Detta made me put all my clothes on top of one another, so that she wouldn't have to carry them. I was boiling, so I took them all off again. When Peter and the goats saw me in my undershirt, they laughed themselves silly. Being up in the Alpen meadows was wonderful. We raced up the mountain like lightning. Grandfather didn't exactly look pleased to see me and Aunt Detta. She hadn't told him we were coming. I think that made him furious. He sent Aunt Detta packing. But to me, Grandfather was very nice. He let me choose where I wanted to sleep and helped me to make my bed out of straw. When it was finished, Grandfather and I knew we would get on very well together.
Heidi settled in with the uncle very quickly. She had not only taken her grandfather to her heart, but Swanee and Barry the goats as well. But she was happiest of all when Goat Peter came visiting.
It's just so wonderful here. I've got something important to tell you. There are 2 objects hidden in each of my pictures. You've got to find them before you can go on with the story. The first object is a flower. I did a very good job of hiding that one. The second is a game. You can't go on until you've completed the exercise. When this little bird appears, you'll know you've found and solved everything. Have fun! Look, you found the first flower.
Afterwards, I'll make cheese from Barley's milk.
Oh yes, I love burley cheese. Can you hear the goat's bells? You can play a tune on them. Look! Your first task is to play the tune, and that goes like this. I play you a tune. To play it yourself, you just have to click on the bells in the right order. To make it a bit easier, the button will show you which colour bell is to be played next. Now it's the red one, so you just have to click on the red bell. If that's too easy for you, then click on the more difficult game. Then you only see the sequence of colours at the beginning. Do you want to play a tune using the colours or from memory? Now it's your turn. Good luck! Bravo! You've completed the task! That's Pete! Click on him, and you'll see what he's got in store for you. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Woo! We're going right to the top!
The first time she saw an alpine meadow, Heidi couldn't believe her eyes. In the meantime, she's got used to the beautiful flowers and fantastic views.
Meh! Meh! Oh, you found the second flower! Great! great!
Look, Heidi, ibex.
Oh, what's an eye bag?
Ibex. They're goats with horns. Keep your voice down. There's a marmot.
What, like the stuff we put on bread? It can whistle really well, almost as well as you, Peter.
Are you still not hungry, Heidi?
I've eaten so much, not a leaf more I'll touch. Meh, meh. Are you hungry?
Always. How could I not be? In all the ditches I leapt about, I found not a leaf, so went without. Meh, meh.
Look, Peter, a raven.
That's not a raven, that's an eagle.
Oh, is it? Are you sure it isn't a beagle? Peter, look! The mountains!
Are on fire. Oh, that's just the sun setting.
It's so beautiful!
We live down there. Are you still not hungry, Heidi?
I've eaten so much, not a leaf more I'll touch. Meh, meh. Are you hungry?
Always. How could I not be? In all the ditches I leapt about, I found not a leaf, so went without. Meh, meh.
So many beautiful flowers. That reminds me of a great game. Now let's pick the flowers for a bouquet. But we have to find particular flowers. Up here, you can see which flowers we're looking for. If you find one, drag and drop it to the bouquet. You'll soon see if you picked the right flower. Should it be easy or difficult to pick the flowers? Be careful not to have more than 2 mistakes or the game's over. Good! You found the first flower. Exactly, that's the second flower. Great! You finished the exercise. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? No? Yes? Off we go to Peter's grandmother.
Peter lived with his mother Brigitta and his blind grandmother in a little hut. Grandmother sat at her spinning wheel all day and span wool. Heidi loved Peter's granny and visited her nearly every day. She had been in the mountains for a while now. Her first winter was coming to an end.
How nice to see you, Heidi.
The snow outside is so deep, Granny.
What kind of poltergeist was that?
I'll have this shutter fixed in a minute.
Who's that outside?
Heidi's grandfather is repairing the house, Grandmother.
The Almanker. Doing something for someone else? Who'd have thought it? We've got you to thank for this, Heidi. He's doing it on your account.
The stove's hungry, just like me. Hey, stay.
Is that difficult what you're doing, Granny?
Oh, Heidi, I've been spinning for so many years now.
But Granny, you're sitting absolutely still.
But she's still spinning wool, which can then be knitted into warm pullovers.
Great! Now we can play a game. Together. Here, pictures. Take a look at the cards. Do you know which go together? Exactly! Cup and plate go together. Click on the card with the cup on it and drag and drop it to the one with the plate. If you get hold of the wrong card, it'll just slip back to its original position. Think hard about what goes together. You're only allowed 2 mistakes. If you click here, the task will be made a bit easier. If you click here, the task will be made a bit harder. Off you go. Good luck! Bravo! You've completed the task!
Come in.
It was just the wind, Grandmother. This bread is as hard as stone.
It certainly is. I can't bite into it most of the time. My teeth aren't up to it anymore.
Soft white rolls would be the best thing for Grandmother, but you can't get anything like that around here.
Come in.
It was just the wind, Grandmother.
A third flower! Wonderful! Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Yeah, come on then!
Heidi has been living with her grandfather for 3 years now. 3 very happy years. Spring, summer, autumn or winter. For Heidi, every season in the mountains is a time full of wonder and adventure.
Today Aunt Detta suddenly turned up. Now she's with Grandfather in the hut. What on earth can she want?
Say what you've come to say, then leave, Dieter.
Wow! You've discovered the Find the Picture game. Here you have to look closely. Over the big, you'll see miniature pictures. What's in the little pictures is also somewhere in the big picture. Can you see where? Then click on it. If you spot it correctly, you'll see a circle. If you want to find 3 parts, click here. If you want to find 5 parts, click here. Start a more difficult. Keep your eyes peeled. Now the game will be a bit more difficult. That was the first one. Very good. Number 2. Well spotted. You don't miss a thing, do you? Carry on. Well done! Now there's only one missing. Great! You finished the exercise. That's the 4th flower! Fantastic!
It's time Heidi did some proper learning.
Heidi's perfectly happy where she is.
Grandfather said I should wait outside. I don't think he likes Aunt Detta very much. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? So it's off to Frankfurt.
Look, there's lots of nice things you can get your friends. And you can come back here straight away afterwards, Heidi. It's just a short visit.
Aunt Detta hadn't been telling the truth. Heidi wasn't allowed to go back to Dörfli. She had to stay in Frankfurt for a long time. She went to live with a sick and lonely little girl called Clara Zesermann. Clara's mother was dead, and her father was always travelling, so Clara was on her own a lot. She was very happy to have someone to play with. Heidi and Clara quickly became best friends. But Heidi didn't feel at home at the Zesermanns.
The Zesermanns live in this magnificent great house. Let me just show you who lives here. This time, you don't have to look for a flower or a game. There's nothing hidden here.
How does the alphabet go? A, B, C. There's only one right answer, and that's it.
In a study, Clara and I have lessons with our tutor. That's a kind of private teacher. And this is my room. There's where Tinette and Sebastian live. Fräulein Rottenmeier is terribly strict and I can never please her. She calls me Adelheid instead of Heidi. Clara and I sometimes call her Fräulein Mercy.
Mercy!
Clara can't walk, hence the wheelchair. Sebastian is a domestic servant. Fräulein Rottenmeier doesn't allow us to talk to him, so Clara and I have to do it in secret. There's a huge, really dark hall. That's Tinette, the maid. Tinette's a pet. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Okay, let's go inside.
Heidi had never been to school, so she couldn't read or write. Now at last, she was going to learn. Clara had never been to school either. Rich families like hers engaged private tutors. Clara's came every day to give Heidi and Clara their lessons.
Clara is my very best friend.
What time is it, please?
Well, really, mister.
You found the 5th flower. Well done.
KLMNOPQ. Come on, it's not so difficult, Adelheid.
M's my favourite, as in moo.
Mercy! Help! Wild animals!
Some of Heidi's kittens are hiding in the house. Can you find them? If you find one, click on it, and off it'll go to the basket. You can make the catching easier or more difficult. Start at 4 kittens are hiding. Keep your eyes open and catch a kitten when one appears. Good luck! Gotcha! You little runaway! Caught you!
It's only me.
Phew! Done it! That was the last kitten.
Thank goodness. The kittens have been rounded up.
Bravo! You've completed the task. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Great!
Heidi missed the countryside a lot in Frankfurt. Clara's grandmother noticed this at once, so she took Clara and Heidi out to a big park for a picnic together.
You are such a lovely granny, just like Peter's.
Let's see what we have here. This looks like a game.
A tasty task. Have a good look at what Grandmother put in the basket. Have you made a mental note of everything? Now look for all the things that were in the basket and put them back in. To do that, just click on objects and drag and drop them to the basket. Wrong objects will jump out of the basket again by themselves. You're not allowed more than 2 mistakes or the game's over. The game can be made easier or harder. Have a good look at what Grandmother put in the basket. Have you made a mental note of everything? Drag and drop the right things to the basket. Good! Exactly! You remembered that very well. Excellent! Oops, that was wrong. No, I wasn't in the basket. Right! Oh dear, that was that, I'm afraid. Would you like to play again? Have a good look at what Grandmother put in the basket. Have you made a mental note of everything? And off you go! Correct, that was in the basket. Good! Exactly, you remembered that very well. Excellent! Great, you've completed the task. Yippee! It's a shame Frankfurt isn't one big park. He's got a nose as big as Joseph, our uncle's dog. But he'd be too lazy to go sniffing around under bushes. Another flower! Great! Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Come on!
Frankfurt was already a big city in Heidi's day. Lots of craftsmen had their businesses here, and lots of people lived in the houses, some in big flats, others in smaller ones. Sometimes Heidi would walk the streets, looking for a spot from where she could see mountains and meadows.
Houses, houses. Nothing but houses and streets. I can barely see the sky. All the craftsmen have signs like this hanging over their shops. Here at the bakery, the Sesamans buy delicious soft white rolls. Wow! You found the flower! Brilliant! Well done! You found the game! Okay. Here, you're my tourist guide. You have to guide me through the streets to the church steeple. But be careful that I don't bump into anything. Oh dear! The game can be easy or difficult. It's up to you. Off we go. Be careful. You don't have to worry about the time. Great! We're there! You've completed the task. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Okay.
Heidi talked so much about the mountains that Fräulein Rottenmeier ended up forbidding her from mentioning them. But Heidi missed them terribly. Every night, she dreamt of the mountains. One night she dreamt she was in Grandfather's hut, got up and, still asleep, went outside.
Everyone thought you were a ghost. Only Papa and the doctor realised that it was you.
Really?
Thunderstorm. I don't like them at all.
It's already passing. And anyway, nothing can happen to us here in the house.
I miss Heidi a lot, Joseph. I wonder if I'll ever see her again. Maybe she's become a fine city girl.
Here's something you'll like.
This is the number game. Look, these are my presents for Grandfather, Peter, and Peter's grandmother. Do you know how many each is going to get? Count the presents and drag and drop the right number to the sign. If you select the more difficult version, Instead of numbers, there are little exercises to do. The game can be either hard or easy. You choose. Off you go. Match the right numbers to the presents. Exactly, that's it. Bravo! You've completed the task.
For heaven's sake, what's that?
Whoopee! The 8th flower! I don't know what the matter with me is. I just feel so terribly sad sometimes.
Oh, you're nothing but trouble, child. Well, I suppose it's not really your fault.
There's nothing wrong with you apart from homesickness.
I'm sorry, Clara, but Heidi has to go home again at once. She's so homesick that it's making her ill.
I know. Well, maybe I can visit her in the mountains sometime.
Do you want the story? Yeah. Then let's go. Off to Grandfather's.
Saying goodbye to Clara was very hard for Heidi, but she was happy to be going home again. It was very good that she'd learnt to read and write. Now she and Clara could write to each other.
The journey to the mountains takes a long time. Let's play a game to pass the time on the way. I'd like to drive this locomotive into the mountains, but there aren't any rails. They're lying around here. You have to put them together from Frankfurt Station to the mountains. Then I can go home at last. You can make the track laying easier here. You just have to make sure that the two stations are connected without any gaps in the tracks. There are also places where you can't lay any tracks. Here, expert track laying is called for. Just try it out. Shall we make it easier or more difficult? Okay then, don't make me wait too long. I'm so looking forward to the mountains. Okay then. Don't make me wait too long. I'm so looking forward to the mountains. I'll be home soon, my lovely mountains. Soon I'll be back at Grandfather's. Soon I'll be back at Grandfather's. You can go on with the story or carry on playing here.
The elm uncle, Peter and Peter's grandmother couldn't believe their eyes when Heidi suddenly appeared in their midst again. The first thing she did was distribute her presents. Soft white rolls for Peter's grandmother, sausages for the ever-hungry Peter, and tobacco for Grandfather. After a few days, it was as if Heidi had never been away. One day, Peter brought 3 letters to the hut.
Oh, so you're the postman too nowadays, are you, Goat Prince? Thank you.
Joseph has found a snail. Not even I would eat that.
Snails are so yummy. They tickle your tummy. Oh, that's the 9th flower.
Herr Seaman and the doctor have written to me. They think that the mountain air could be good for Clara. They send you hearty greetings, Goat Prince.
Me? But they don't even know me. So there was something in the post for me too.
Grandfather, Clara's written to say that she's going to come and visit us. But why is she bringing Fräulein Rottenmeier with her?
Well, Clara can't really travel on her own.
No, probably not. But Fräulein Rottenmeier, of all people. Come on, let's play a game. This is an exercise for good observers. You have to be eagle-eyed. Have a good look at these goats. To which of them does this hair pattern belong? Have you spotted it? Then click on this goat. One more thing. Have a good look before you click on a goat. If you get the wrong one, the patterns will be mixed afresh and you'll hard? Look for the goat in the herd whose coat matches one of the patterns. Yes! This goat's coat is exactly the same pattern. You've finished the exercise. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Off we go!
Heidi couldn't wait to see Clara again. At last the moment came when Clara and Fräulein Rottenmeier arrived in Dörfli. Together with Grandfather, Heidi welcomed the guests, who were to stay with her in Grandfather's old house.
Clara's here! Clara's here! 3 cheers! Clara's here! At last! Oh! You found the game! Uh-oh, he's got to put the picture back together again. Drag and drop the different parts to the right places. We can make the puzzle easier or harder. It's up to you. Now you can get puzzling. Exactly! That's perfect! You've completed the exercise. Wonderful! There's the 10th flower. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Great, let's go!
Clara quickly settled into life in Dörfli, even if she did sometimes regret that she couldn't walk. She would have loved to run around in the meadows with Heidi and Peter. Clara was to stay longer at Grandfather's, but Fräulein Rottenmeier had to return to Frankfurt. Reason enough Heidi found for a celebration.
Oh, Fräulein Clara. Please wait until everyone is seated.
Come on then, catch me if you can.
Well, Clara, wouldn't you like to run about like that?
Oh, I'll never be able to do that.
You can learn. You only have to want to.
Look! There's the 11th flower! What's that scrabbling around on your arm, Peter?
What? Where? Oops. I really fell for that one.
Great! A game! This exercise is all about colours, shapes and patterns. The easy and more difficult games are a bit different this time. So first, choose the kind of game you'd like to play and then I'll explain it. Have a good look at the 3 lanterns. Now you have to hang up the other lanterns in the same order. You start with the lantern that looks exactly like the first one. Then come the second and the third. Then you repeat the 3 steps one more time and that's that. It really isn't all that hard. Now it's your turn. But be careful, you're only allowed 2 mistakes. Great! You finished the exercise. Do you want to go on with the story? Yes? Now it's going to get exciting.
Clara stayed the whole summer with Heidi and her grandfather. She loved being in the mountains. She and Heidi had moved into the Alm hut up the mountain from the village. But now autumn was approaching and the day of Clara's departure drew closer. Clara's grandmother and Herr Sesemann had arrived from Frankfurt. What neither of them knew was that Clara had been practicing walking with Heidi, untiringly, day after day. Heidi was very strict, but the constant practice had been worth it.
We have to wait for the right moment. Then they'll fall over backwards in surprise. So the last flower was at Grandfather's? I couldn't remember where I'd hidden it.
Look!
There's a bit too much action for him here, I think.
I haven't got any more tricks up my sleeve.
Listen to what I learned from Peter. I didn't think Papa and Grandma would be able to do that too. Listen to what I learned from Peter. I didn't think Papa and Grandma would be able to do that too. Look!
There's a bit too much action for him here, I think. Snowflake, I'm so happy!
Amazed is what they'll be amazed.
Little Swan and Little Bear want to come with us.
Who knows what they just said to each other? Listen to what I learned from Peter. I didn't think Papa and Grandma would be able to do that too.
We're eternally in your debt, Uncle. You've looked after our Clara so well.
She looks so wonderfully rested and healthy. It's a miracle.
Oh, thank you. But it's all thanks to Heidi. Heidi and the good mountain air.
On a count of 3, there's a surprise for you. 1, 2, 3.
Well, bless my soul, Clara. You can walk. I can hardly believe it. That's wonderful.
Heidi hadn't expected the summer to be so wonderful. Clara could walk. It was like a miracle. But it had also been hard work. Heidi had never been happier.
These flowers you gathered smell wonderful.
Promise you'll come and visit me in the mountains again?
I promise. It's so beautiful here.
There's nothing as lovely as this in Frankfurt.
Mercy. The child can walk. Let's hope he doesn't get even more trouble now.
It's time to say goodbye. So, how did that go again?